So I'm gonna quickly drop a video because I heard someone actually speaking, on um, loving your child and stuff like that. Like parents going through rough times, not knowing how to deal with their children, But I actually made a post um, earlier on someone's comments on YouTube where I actually said, loving your child and giving him all your information is the best you can give your child, because something he or she will never forget, you know um, which is tradable, uh, and that no amount of money can replace. Is basically uh, giving your child wisdom in love, like sharing with him information, and that's also creating a special bond, because basically you can get money from anyone, you know um, so basically I said, I made a comment on that video where I said, because you can get money from anyone, but not everyone can give you best information or wisdom. Not everyone can give you wisdom or information. And if you raise your child on standards, um, that actually has more value in his life, than money. Because at the end of the day, he is basically, or she is basically, going to remember that you were the one that actually taught him stuff, that basically taught him stuff, that that basically, how can I say, you taught him stuff that basically um, helped him solving problems in this world, So, and then I basically said, so you should always do your best to give your love to your child in the form of carrying your wisdom over. This way, you are also spending all your time you have with your child, because the Bible says, okay, basically that's just me stating the reason why you want to do that, why you want to share information with your child and create that bond of communication between your child, because at the end of the day, um, you have to let go uh, of your child, because they're not going to be there forever, because the Bible, this is basically what I said, continuing, because the Bible says a husband and a wife shall leave his parents house and become one with his spouse, something like that. um, so at the end, your child will not always be with you, because he or she will depend, because he and she will depart, but at least you created a space for him or her to run to you anytime he or she is in trouble. One thing you should also never do is argue in front of your child as a parent or as parents, because if that is the case, you should separate. And the reason why you shouldn't argue between or in front of your child is because you're basically creating a space for other people, to use that as a weapon, you know, um, to later on win your child's confidence and break that bond between you and your child. So you never want to argue between your child, or you never want to basically form an argument with your child, because he's still young. The people in the world know, if they can create an environment, if they care more about your child than the way you care about your child, it's easy for him to turn his back at the end of the day, you know, and basically, uh, disown you as a parent. So some people should just remember that. And then I also said, just show him or her that you are enjoying the time. You as a parent, you should show your child that you're enjoying the time you spend with him or, you know, and that's basically what's creating a bond of love and a relationship that he or she will never forget. And then I also said, and always say the words, you know daddy and mommy loves you, because that's basically whenever you feel like there's a friction, or there's like a tension that's created in your household, you know, for a certain amount of time. Always remember that you tell your child how much you love him or her, and this is something that you want to do from a young, very young age. You know, you want to start from 7, because after 17, it's no longer words that's gonna matter, you know, because the child is still bendable, you know, when he's young. But when he reaches the stage of 18 and above, you know, 19, 20, starting from 22, that's when he starts making his own decisions, and then it's too late. Most kids, they start developing they start becoming aware from 18. So you wanna, you know, create a good relationship with your child up until the age of 18, so that he or she always feel safe, you know, running to you or coming back to you, you know, because they basically, they know they're safe around you. But if you're gonna continue creating chaos and sowing uh, bad seeds in your child's life, at the end of the day you will lose him. They will separate from you, believe me. Now that's all that I wanted to say, because someone actually made a comment on what they should do as a parent, because they are doing everything that they can, you know, to help their children or their daughter, but they're basically losing them. At the end of the day, money isn't everything. So what I'm trying to say is that it depends what you see as everything. Do you spend time with your child? Like, did you create that bond from day one, since child birth or whatever? And did you actually invest in him? You know, like, you don't have to give someone money, as long as you give him knowledge. At the end of the day, if they basically see the effort that you put into their growth, they will always remember you. And that's, you know, usually a relationship that a child will value, if he is a mindful, knowledgeable, or how can I say, is it even a word? If he is a mindful person, you know, if that child's you know, wisdom is developed fully, like they don't remember those type of kids, the smart kids growing up, becoming adults. They don't remember you giving me money and being a bad person in my life, you know, having bad influences in my life. They remember you creating a good space, you know, in their life, you know, and giving them whatever knowledge you have. Because at the end of the day, money can't buy relationships or your happiness. That's what that statement actually means. What money can't buy happiness. You can't always buy your way into heaven. Remember that, or you will never, because you can't always, you will never buy your way into heaven. Just remember that.